In this video, I want to share with you the secret to becoming a learning machine. And I hope you've seen by now that whether you're in college right now or not, that you need to take your education into your own hands. It's funny actually, because the thought that me and a lot of my friends had in college was, when are we ever going to use this information? Now, I get that it's good, it develops your mind, but I would rather learn things that develop my mind while being able to take action on that information. And as a side note, it's kind of funny. I actually remember going to the assistant dean of my university. It's a major institution, and I told her that, look, I'm learning all this stuff, but I don't see how I'm going to use it. I feel like this is an outdated education system, and I'm learning a lot more from the books I'm reading that cost me $5 or $6 than from all this money I'm spending on school. And I thought she was going to give me this whole argument about why I'm wrong, and I was really open to hear it. But funny thing is, she agreed with me. The assistant dean of the school agreed that it's an outdated system, and all she could tell me is, look, we're working on it. We're working on making it better. That's when I really realized that I need to make sure I'm spending enough time reading the books I wanted to read and pursuing my goals. And I didn't want having to spend time in class get in the way of that. And that's why I came up with a 7-step system to beat the system and still get straight A's. And that was the first course that I made before this one, because it's really the first step if you're still in college. Anyway, if you're interested in that, I'll include a link to it in the resources section of this video, so you can get it for $10 as a student of this course. But the reason I bring it up is because there's a commonality between getting straight A's and becoming a learning machine. And it's this: your standards. You see, if you want to get straight A's in school, one of the most important things is having that standard that you must get straight A's, and anything else is a complete failure. And in this course, we'll talk about tricks to read faster. But the biggest thing that'll separate you from other people who also read is your standard for reading. My standard for reading is a book a day, and anything else I feel like I didn't do well. And what you need to do is you need to change your standard. For most people, reading a book a month is a lot, and if that's your standard, that's all you're going to get through. But for me, any book that takes over a day to read is a long book. And no, I don't always get through a book a day, but my standard is still a book a day. And you need to adopt a similar standard. Just by doing so, I promise you'll get through a lot more books, because if you said that I need to read this book today, you'll automatically start coming up with speed reading tricks, or you'll figure out how to get through the book faster, or skipping certain sections or whatever it takes to get through that book in that day. So what you really need to do is this first step is to change your standard, and I recommend adopting the standard of reading a book a day.